Professionals defined as a man who gets up close and personal, like a dry humping prom date. But we're not talking about getting off on the dance floor. We're talking about shanking a gentleman like a prison snitch. We're talking about sliding pieces of metal into dudes like they're coin slots. This kind of wet work requires men with the strongest stomachs and the strongest detergents, because when you engage in this type of killing, you either bring a raincoat or you're gonna spend your Sundays clipping and hoarding coupons for Tide with bleach. People talk about the sniper mystique because it has better PR or some shit, but no one ever mentions the slasher's mojo. The slasher is the type of gentleman that will cut you for free and not even bother thanking you for providing your back to him. The slasher is the type of guy that does paint jobs with his target's blood. He didn't go to school for this. He just does it as a hobby. Working like this and being a professional at it requires hours of practice, and lots of practice usually results in plenty of bodies. But you can start at home, like so. Let's go bigger. Bigger. I said bigger! Perfect. A true slasher won't even bother hiding his work, he just shows it off, like it's an arts and crafts project that he can hang on his refrigerator. Sometimes, if he's feeling facetious, he might just print out his handiwork on a postcard and mail it to his parents. The slasher has a sick sense of humor. Slashing is a way of life. It's not for everyone. It requires the discipline of a statue and the fortitude of a guy taking a football to the groin for a YouTube video. At the end of the day though, stabbing gentlemen in the throat and having their blood spray you in the face kinda tends to fuck you up mentally. At the same time, you literally get a taste for it. Hopefully they don't have the HIV. You get addicted. You itch for that moment when someone isn't paying attention and you catch them with their back turned. That's always a wonderful surprise. Like a back fist to the temple coming just out of your peripheral vision. As a man who has a knife in his hand more than he does his own penis, it's important to be agile and cunning. You have to break ankles like Kobe and dodge bullets like Neo. One false move and it's your ass. Ain't got time for all that when there's always someone new that needs to be cut. Deep down, the slasher sees himself as a vendor of death, servicing clientele with a smile and a blade to the testicles. Next customer, please. In order to make it all work, you need to put the fear of God in people. Your legend and your presence must always linger around them, like a fart in a crowded elevator that no one wants to cop to. That's always awkward. This type of lifestyle, this type of work, this method of business, it's not for everybody. If you have any qualms, you better check them at the door. If you need to hide in the shadows waiting for the perfect kill to descend upon, you do it. If you need to sit behind plants or lay on your belly right by a doorway to castrate a gentleman, then you do it. If you need to hide behind a pizza delivery guy and wait for the target to open his door for his tasty treat, then you do it. When it comes to this type of wet work, there is only one rule. There are no rules. You know why? Because they have a gun and you don't. The only thing that matters is the act of stabbing.